Where not to place money plants. Feng Shui warning. Why money plants fail in most homes. Money plants are everywhere. Living rooms, kitchens, bedrooms, offices. People buy them with hope, sometimes desperation, believing they will attract prosperity, growth, and financial flow. And yet, many of the people who own money plants feel financial pressure, inconsistent income, delayed opportunities, a sense that money comes in and disappears just as fast. Here's the uncomfortable truth most videos won't tell you. Money plants don't attract wealth by default. In the wrong place, they quietly do the opposite. In Feng Shui, anything alive amplifies energy. That means a money plant can multiply prosperity or multiply financial leaks. And most homes unknowingly place them where wealth cannot stabilize. Today, I'll show you where not to place money plants, why these placements sabotage prosperity, and how to correct them, not symbolically, but functionally. Stay until the end. The final mistake is the most common, and it's the one that keeps people stuck in survival mode without realizing it.
Part 1. What money plants really represent. In classical Feng Shui, plants are not decorations. They represent growth, expansion, vitality, upward movement of qi. But growth without structure is chaos. Guo Pu taught that living energy must be anchored, otherwise it disperses instead of accumulates. Yang Yun Song emphasized that growth symbols placed incorrectly create leakage, not abundance. Modern psychology confirms this. Anything that visually signals constant growth without containment trains the nervous system to feel pressure instead of safety, expansion without stability, effort without reward. This is why money plants must be placed where growth can settle, not where it overwhelms. Now let's talk about the first dangerous location. Part 2. Never place money plants in the bedroom. This is one of the biggest Feng Shui mistakes. The bedroom is a yin space. Its purpose is recovery, regulation, emotional reset. Money plants are yang energy. They grow, stretch, and stimulate movement. When you place a money plant in the bedroom, you introduce constant activation where the nervous system is supposed to rest. Psychologically, this creates subtle anxiety, financial rumination, difficulty switching off, poor long-term decision-making. Your body never fully exits doing mode. Guo Pu warned that placing active energy near the sleeping body fragments qi. CBT explains this as chronic microarousal, which keeps the brain in low-grade stress. Money grows best when decisions are made from clarity, not fatigue. If your money plant is in the bedroom, it's not helping wealth. It's exhausting the system that creates it. Part 3. The kitchen mistake that drains money. The kitchen governs nourishment, survival, and consumption. Money plants placed near the stove, the sink, trash areas, heavy cooking zones are exposed to conflicting elements. Fire burns wood. Water overwhelms roots. Energetically, this symbolizes income consumed as soon as it arrives. Money used for survival, not growth. Constant earn and spend cycles. Psychologically, the kitchen already activates spending behavior. Placing a money plant here reinforces consumption over accumulation. Yang Yun Song taught that prosperity must be protected from fire, not fed into it. This is why kitchens feel busy, but rarely prosperous. Part 4. Never place money plants near the front door. This one surprises people. The front door is the mouth of qi. Energy enters and exits here. A money plant placed directly near the door absorbs incoming qi, activates growth immediately, pushes energy back out before it settles. It's like trying to grow roots in moving water. Psychologically, this creates a pattern of opportunities that appear briefly, money that comes but doesn't stay, excitement followed by disappointment. Wealth needs pause and containment before growth. Plants at the door rush the process. Guo Pu described this as qi without rest becomes unstable fortune. Part 5. The most toxic placement. Bathrooms. Bathrooms are draining zones. They symbolize release, elimination, disposal. Placing a money plant in a bathroom sends a powerful subconscious message. Growth belongs where things are flushed away. Even if the plant looks healthy, the symbolism is destructive. CBT explains this as contextual association. Your brain links growth with loss. Over time, this reinforces fear of holding money, guilt around accumulation, discomfort with financial stability. No amount of green overrides this signal. Part 6. Why broken, wilting, or dusty plants block wealth. A dying plant is worse than no plant. In Feng Shui, broken equals interrupted qi. Wilting equals exhausted qi. Dusty equals neglected qi. Guo Pu taught that qi responds to integrity and vitality. Psychologically, neglected objects create micro-signals of resignation. I let things decay. I tolerate dysfunction. I accept decline. Money responds to care. If your plant is struggling, it's not neutral. It's broadcasting collapse. Part 7. The activation principle most people miss. Here's the truth. A money plant without activation is just a plant. Feng Shui has never been passive. Yang Yun Sung emphasized that intention awakens form. Modern CBT agrees. Behavior without meaning does not change identity. Activation means conscious placement, clear intention, emotional alignment. Without this, objects become decoration, not transformation. A simple example of activation, how it's actually done. Here is what activation looks like in practice. Simple, intentional, and grounded. After placing the money plant in its correct location, pause for a moment. Do not rush. Do not multitask. Stand in front of the plant. Place one hand gently near the pot or on your chest. Take one slow breath. Then say, out loud, calmly, without dramatization, "This space supports growth, stability, and prosperity. What grows here grows with clarity and purpose." That's it. No begging, no wishing, no fantasy. What matters is presence, not poetry. From a Feng Shui perspective, this moment is when qi is informed. From a psychological perspective, this is when the subconscious registers meaning. You are signaling awareness instead of autopilot, choice instead of habit, alignment instead of hope. This brief act creates coherence between your environment, your nervous system, and your financial identity. Without this pause, the brain treats the plant as decoration. With it, the brain links growth in the space to growth in behavior, focus, and decision-making. This is why activation works, not because the plant changes, but because you do. Part 8. Where money plants actually belong. Money plants thrive in areas that represent stability, planning, long-term growth. These include southeast wealth area, if clean and supported, home office, not desk surface, living areas with light and calm, elevated positions with airflow. Growth must be supported, not rushed. Part 9. Cleansing before placement. Before placing a money plant, the space must be cleared. Broken objects, unused items, and clutter trap old emotional residue. Guo Pu warned that old qi prevents new fortune from settling. Psychology confirms that unresolved environments reinforce outdated identity. Cleaning removes debris. Cleansing removes imprint. Without cleansing, the plant absorbs stagnation instead of prosperity. Final message. Plants don't create wealth. Alignment does. Money plants don't fix money problems. They amplify what already exists. When placed correctly, they support focus, confidence, stability, long-term thinking. When placed incorrectly, they quietly multiply stress, leaks, and fatigue. This isn't superstition, it's environmental psychology expressed through ancient wisdom. If this changed how you see your space, subscribe to Feng Shui Horizon. Here, we don't chase money, we prepare a place for it to stay.